All right, we're about to get started, everybody. Welcome in T-Flat in chat, and also here in Discord. And also, I see Wiley can't switch. Welcome in. Yeah, why wait? Let's get started with another edition of the Community Showcase, our, at this point, weekly Friday night Tetris Effect connected stream. T-Flat, I believe you are in Discord voice chat with me. If you want to introduce yourself, how are you doing tonight? I am doing pretty good, ready to vibe into the weekend. I think tomorrow is... Oh, hold on. I noticed something was wrong. Instagram does not see me, but the rest of the world should see me. But while I'm fixing that, yes, what is cooking in terms of Tetris for you coming up? I think you have some upcoming competitions you're hosting, and on top of that, you are a nice player and going to be our DJ tonight, so feel free to introduce yourself.
Tournament, Ultimate Cup 4. That's been going around for a few years now, and basically, what I do here, I've got a crew of people that'll help me get people grouped up into players of similar skill level. So, if you're worried about like fighting against like super strong opponents, this tournament might be a little bit more your speed.
Yes, and sorry, I believe audio was cut out for a little bit of your spiel there, but we did catch the league portion. So T-Flat here is our DJ tonight on Tetris Effect Connected. We're going to be playing some classic effect modes. But yeah, you mentioned the Ultima Cup Weekly, or I'm sorry, the Infinity, the opposite of Weekly, which is coming up on March 2nd. That's correct?
Yes.
But yes, the league as well, and I definitely recommend the league play for because we always have new players to Tetris Effect Connected.
Definitely.
It's a great way to just play people on even skill level. So if you are in a league with a bunch of new players, you can hang out and pick up the game and get some friendly competition without playing against the pros that you often see on our streams. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I plugged it in Twitch chat. We had a command, I believe. I hope that was working.
I think you do.
You know it was full throttle. Let's do that. Full
there it
throttle.
is.
There you go. Beat me to it. Thank you. And yeah, so T-Flat, I think we can get started. I think we are going to be focusing today on the classic playlist, which should be highlighted in this white color next to the game mode, or you can see when the Zen Buddy, we call it the Zen Buddy, changes here on the left. You have left the classic modes. Yeah,
there
you see the relax there. So yeah, feel free to start with whatever you would like. I have a feeling you are a zone marathon kind of person with the going for curb trisses and whatnot.
I absolutely love Zone Marathon, so I'm totally down to start with that.
And if we want to stick with the theme of today's postings, we used Turtle Dreams today as our event theme, so which is an underrated stage, I will add.
I agree. Let's see. Let's start with 5. Why not?
Also, welcome in Knighting, and yes, I see a lot of people joining in on Instagram. Welcome in. We are new to streaming on IG Live, so hopefully you are enjoying some Tetris action here. Let's get my face off the screen and watch Misty, aka T-Flat, do their magic. Yes, and every game mode that we display today will be a part of tomorrow's weekend event. So if you have any questions about what you're seeing on the screen, or the specific game modes, the rule sets, etc., etc. Anything to help you understand Tetris Effect and the classic game modes. We are here to answer those questions. And do not be intimidated by what you see on the screen if you are a new player, because T-Flat here this is not their first rodeo.
No.
He's a very skilled Tetris player, and also very strong in zone play. So as you can see, T-Flat has this max zone meter waiting at the bottom left, kind of bottom left of their Tetris matrix. And looks like they're going to set up for a juicy combo here. T-Flat is also very good at getting what's called a curve Tris, so I'm sure we'll see one momentarily, if not right now.
Ooh, this is looking a little tough here. Yeah, I can't do too much there, but
either. But we'll take a perfect Tris. Perfect isn't so bad.
yeah, it's not bad.
Depending on your standards. But a curve Tris is when you score, or when you clear over 20 lines in a zone, 21 lines to be exact. There are other names if you manage to go even farther. We have our Impossibilitris, Infinitris, Electris, and another special Tris for the few in the crowd. But yeah, also I can see that Turtle Dreams are changing colors here into kind of a blue background. I believe it goes from green to blue to red. And T-Flat here using the traditional block skin, but maybe we'll mix it up here.
Yeah, we can mix it up a few times.
Misty is playing through, Parsec would have been a good idea. But actually, no, Parsec can be rough for Tetris. So Misty is playing through Discord. Parsec is nice for image quality, but it can be torture for the player. Welcome in Blue-Eyed Lion Gaming. If you're having a good Friday evening, if you are in the western part of the world.
Oh, that's not going to do.
But yeah, we'll iterate again. We do always have a surprising amount of new Tetris players coming in and playing Tetris Effect. We do kind of showcase like high-level multiplayer. We try to get more casual multiplayer going on in our Friday night streams as well recently. But do not be intimidated. Everyone has a starting point. But at the same time, we can enjoy the spectacle of high-level Tetris and respect the game that Misty is showing us here.
Alright. Let's see if this is the one.
But did you do a level 1 start? I believe. Ooh, setting up a little higher. So when you go for these 21 line clears, you can see Misty here's trying to stack.
Oh,
I think
here
you
we
got
go.
it. I think you got it.
There
we
it
go.
is.
Curve Tris number. We need a Curve Tris counter for tonight's stream. Knowing Misty here might be a good idea. Maybe in Comic Sans font, if possible. Welcome in, Macri. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Aiken from YouTube. PlayStation Premium in order to get the good graphics? You mean PlayStation 5? true. I was thinking that Nighting. Nighting was a little upset that you didn't go for keeping the long bar on your solve. I think there's more than one solve there. You could choose the, what was it, the J piece or the I piece. Here we go.
All right,
Got a
fair
T-spin
enough.
triple tower. You know what? T-spin triple towers are actually, I want to say, you know, maybe not. I want to say it's like a cool build to learn if you even are newer to Tetris. It's not too hard to follow the pattern. It's kind of a good entry into like pattern recognition and like seeing certain builds if you look up like T-spin triple tower guides. Eric Hater is saying, GG, I've always loved this game. Been a minute though. LMFO. Let's go, man. Laugh my face off. Sounds kind of gruesome, actually. Alright, well, you are nearing your first zone marathon completion here. Going for style points more so than actual score, it's like, which is what it's all about. And you do have the high score there to flex regardless, so.
Yeah. I've played the mode a little bit.
Yeah, zone marathon is a lot of fun, because I feel like you can deviate from some of the high scoring methods that are very prevalent in marathon mode because of the zone allows you to kind of downstack and do some oddities that you don't really see in marathon mode. Like trying to optimize quarter zones, for example, could be really fun.
Here we go.
All right. Turtle Dreams has been cleared. Shout out to all the turtles out there. Hope they're dreaming.
Shouts to Turtle Gang.
Yeah. Dreaming for the next 100 years of their life. I guess it's more of a tortoise thing.
Yeah. All right. Should I do a little bit more zone marathon, or should I move on to another mode? 'Cause
I am okay with either. And yeah, for those of you just tuning in, we are going to check out some of the classic game modes. Is there any modes that our chat would like to see, actually? That's a good point.
Oh, yeah. Master clear now.
Master clear.
I am
Okay,
very much not warmed up, but...
We also had a master or classic score attack. You know what, Misty?
I
you're
will
pretty
do
good
a
at, like,
master
nearly
run
all
first,
the,
and then we can do classic score attack.
I feel like you're pretty good at all of the classic playlists. You're good at Tetris in general, I suppose, but there's something about like all around players that I respect, most definitely.
Ooh, I am very rusty.
Master mode, yeah, you got to get in the zone, find the flow, find the rhythm to the lock timing and such. Well, you started on M23, which is a pretty high start.
Yeah, that's actually the speed I started to get my first clear.
Yeah, M23 can be very difficult for new players, but I guess the strategy and a good reason to start on these higher levels is you're already kind of in the flow of. I feel like M23 is kind of right below where it gets to be a little too shaky, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of get in the flow and find a rhythm at this high speed before you hop into the 24 to M30 stages. Sidearc saying, playing master or late score attack is like a test of sheer focus, for sure. I think that's part of the reason I've never had an on screen master mode clear is because I get distracted by I'm gonna blame chat for my shortcomings, but good start though, in terms of keeping it clean. Or nice recovery, rather.
Thank you.
So yes, this is Master Mode, which does fall under the classic playlist. It's not for the faint of heart. Definitely recommend if you are newer, starting on these lower levels, or even just playing through Marathon and Journey Mode first. That's usually the starting point. But, no, we have a lot of high-level players that enjoy Master Mode, and there's some crazy plays to be had. There's even an Endless Master Mode since it's about a year now since we released Endless Master Mode. If you really want to test your focus and willpower, that might be the book for you. Goes from yeah. Borderline free and then suddenly impossible. Once again, because I do know we are getting some new viewers in our chats, I am going to plug some of the upcoming competitive events that our Tetris DJ here is hosting in the coming month under Full Throttle banner. So we have Ultimate Cup Infinity, which is a large, classic open bracket zone battle tournament. And then we have Ultimate Cup 4, which I would love to see more people join that, because that is it's kind of a league that is open to players of all skill levels, and you're going to be playing against other players at your skill level. So it'd be great to get a lot of new players that want to participate in that, whether they just want to find people to practice against, learn competitive Tetris alongside some other people in your league. It'd be a lot of fun. And, there's a good chance Misty here will stream your games if you want to be in the spotlight for a little bit. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be streaming a lot of these games, so...
If you want to show off your style for stream while playing some Tetris, definitely check them out. I'll plug it in our other chats as well, outside of Twitch chat. I see you, YouTube, X, and Instagram. Alright, so once we hit lines, 240 lines, we'll transition, hopefully we get to that point, we'll transition into M24, and then it's going to get faster and faster. Oh, is it 230? Am I wrong? Oh, I am wrong. Shows how much I play Master Mode. I've been playing some classic Tetris recently, that's probably what I was thinking about. Classic, it's could be 10 over. Adding this, a lot of things I want to do in my life, and sometimes time is limited. Another thing I'd like to do is clear some of your humanity stages. I think that would take precedent over practicing Master Mode for me, actually. Alright, we're getting a little spicy here with the M28. Can you pull a green key from the top here? That was a good first go, though. And
yeah, for sure.
How much Master Mode have you been playing recently, Misty?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Considering that is pretty good. So shout
yeah,
out
for sure. I'm actually
lines.
impressed I got to 28.
Very cool. I think someone else requested some classic score attack.
I am totally
If you're
down.
feeling that.
Do the
18
classic
start.
level 18 start.
For a completely different rule set here.
Mm-hmm.
Have you gotten a max out T flat?
I have not.
I feel like you've got to be pretty close though, right?
Well, I'm in the mid 700Ks right now.
Okay.
I also haven't been grinding this mode either.
Yes, that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
You need that special game. Yes, I will be at CTWC Genesis tomorrow. Genesis is a fighting game tournament held in San Jose, so I'm pretty excited for that.
Let's retry that one.
Harvest of the best, literally. No matter how good you are, there's a chance you will early top out in classic score attack. Especially the stronger your opponent, the more greedier you're going to play for those Tetrises. So, no one is not subject to topping out early. Sideark saying their down stack goes into maximum overdrive when their board gets too high. I play 28 starts. I always go without music, only sound. Interesting. I think my highest scores on Classic usually are without. Actually, on TEC, I play with both music and sound. On the OG hardware, though, I like to play without sound. Mostly use visual cues.
That down a little bit.
Yeah, classic score attack sound design is pretty good.
It is so good. I can't go without listening to this. Like, I usually go without music. I still have like the sound effects, but I turn off the music in regular classic. This one I gotta have the full experience.
I totally understand some people that may want to, especially if you play a ton of multiplayer, you're going to hear the same song over and over. You might go crazy, but it goes to show that this game does have a strong soundtrack because I've played an immense amount of multiplayer and still haven't turned off the music. But I do not blame people that play a lot and want to mix it up. That zone battle music still goes hard for me, so.
It so does.
Level 20 plus peace sounds, yes. Yeah, when you get to, kind of gives you chills if you're like really focused when you get to the 20 plus speeds. Because that's when it ramps up too, right? And then you get the new sound effects. Definitely pretty cool. I guess you get the full sound effect and level experience if you start from level 0, which doesn't really happen too often at high level play, but unless you're doing a level 0 to 19 speed run. Con Typo saying, I'm wondering if the classic NES controller works for the Tetris Effects Classic mode. Yes. A lot of our top players, actually, we had a community showcase 2 weeks back with the best classic Tetris players in the world, or some of the best. Blue Scooty, Miles, Sodium, Hufflepuffus. I feel bad that I'm missing a few people. Smolian and Super Shocky. Super Shocky played with us. But yeah, a lot of them will use the classic NES controller with an adapter. But any controller is legal on Tetris Effect Connected, which is as long as you're not using like turbo kind of buttons.
Yeah.
that kind of takes away from the spirit of classic Tetris. Um, Anything goes.
Let's see if I can get a run to transition.
Yeah, and by transition, at 130 lines, Misty
Yep.
here would move into 19 speed, and that's when things get spicy. More level color changes and higher scores to boot. And then if Misty gets to level 29, I'm sure Misty will employ that rolling technique and keep playing, right?
Surely. Slot 3.
Tetris. I'm not familiar with Tetris. I know a lot of Tetris game modes, Thesterio, but not that one.
Is that where you like get triples only, or?
Well, you could set that up. We do actually have that capability.
That is something you
Yes.
can do. Yes.
That's a good one-off name for a triples only like tournament. Tetrips. Boom. Tetris for Misty. Oh, an MS-DOS game. Got it. I would actually want to check that out. Shout out to MS-DOS games. I grew up on those. Anyone play Mega Race or Raptor? XCOM. XCOM was probably one of the better ones.
Ooh.
Or Lemmings, which is much like Humanity.
Oh, where is that long bar? There it is. It's getting a little bit of a drop there.
Ooh, rough. Been there.
Yeah.
So when you stack in a classic score attack, there tends to be favoritism towards this right whale, right? So as we saw, Misty did set up for like a unique spin to classic score attack. But the issues with spins in classic score attack is you have to like truly time it. It's a frame window and such. So it can be a bit risky going for those spins, but at the same time, the reward is nice because you can utilize spins to keep your Tetris matrix as clean as possible. See our Twitch bot promoting our Twitter/X page, but we've also been promoting or pushing just recently uploading more TikTok videos. If anyone here uses TikTok, definitely check out enhance_exp. Be sharing a lot of Tetris gameplay there.
Oops.
Sidearc is hyped for TECWC 2024. Right there with you. Yeah, the 3v3 tournament was a lot of fun. Did you have the chance to play in that, Misty?
I wasn't able to just because I didn't have the time.
Got it. There's something about the playing as a team, which is always fun in competition. It doesn't really exist in Tetris just yet. I mean, there are some like other games with 2v2 modes, but it's a bit different. And yeah, so Connected versus Ranked mode will be unlocked tomorrow as part of the Weekend Ritual event for 24 hours every Saturday. Team, I'm not going to say it this time, will prevail this time. All right. That is a good point. Yeah, there aren't no piece statistics. Like, I guess that is one of the key differences, isn't it? Like the OG hardware, which can be fun to look at. We do have a drought counter to make up for it, which was inspired from the CTWC, like classic Tetris competitive tournaments. So yeah, Tetris rate, and DHT stands for drought. So it shows you how many pieces you've gone without getting a long bar or an eyepiece. So if you're like, I'm really getting destroyed by this random, by these random pieces, I'm not getting what I want, or no long bars, you can justify it by looking at the drought counter. If it shows like 30 or 40, then you are you are definitely having bad luck. Oh yeah, level 20 sounds. So we did get that transition game in.
Yeah.
Will we get that level 29 game in? So far, so good. It's just so tempting to go for Tetrises, right? And
It is.
that's usually part of the problem, is people don't want to burn lions. They just want Tetrises only, which you kind of need at a high-level competition. But we are chilling here on a Friday evening, so T-Flat can do as they please. Is there a world record for the most eyepiece, the largest eyepiece drought? I believe there is. Obviously, like, I think there is a number for the largest drought in CTWC history. I know it's over 60. It might be even like closer to 70 plus, which is insane.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a tragedy.
That's classic in a nutshell. It could be going so great, and then one mistake.
One
especially,
mistake and you're
you're
done.
using the DAS playstyle, right? Where you have to
I
hold
am,
the
yes.
button. Yeah. One mistake with DAS and it's over. But that was a good game, though. Got to 26, got to that transition.
For sure. We love to see it. All right.
What are we feeling?
You know, I'm not sure.
Do you want to
Are there
show
any
off
other
an,
mods that
Ultra?
people
I
want to
feel like
see?
you might be a decent Ultra player, yeah, with that 90k score I see.
Oh yeah. I can go for some Ultra if you want.
Sure. And yeah, if any of you want to see any classic effect modes in general, let us know. Chill marathon. Can't say I have played a lot of Chill Marathon, but I know a lot of people do like to play the relaxed game modes. They're popular. I like to play quick play. Usually is the one I go for. Or the like the special playlist, like Wind and Sea. rocking some ST stacking here. Or I guess ZT stacking. So this is a prevalent strategy that Misty is using here. For you, depending on which side you prefer, left or right. You're going to put all your S pieces to the left, or in this case, all your Z pieces to the right, and look for this pattern called ST stacking. This is a great like entry pattern into pattern stacking. There's some more complicated ones for sure. But this one's also very good at high gravity, so you can utilize it in marathon mode. I believe we have a guide here in Twitch chat as command. XT guide. From our TECWC champion, Super Shocky. He utilizes ST stacking in the versus mode as well, score attack versus mode. And once you learn it, it is actually pretty satisfying to play. It can be frustrating, like, hey, I'm losing to this person just using this pattern. But once you actually give it a go and realize there are some nuances and there's some trickiness to it, definitely get a lot more respect for the playstyle. Imagine Zone Battle with NES controllers. Yeah, I've played Zone Battle with NES controller. That'd be kind of fun to showcase one day. I use select for zone and start for hold. Not too shabby. You're under pressure from the stream and get to hear my ranting alongside it.
Oh, good.
4K, not too bad. Pretty good. It's still in the top 1% of Tetris players.
Can't go wrong with the 70K.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like a lot of my scores land there, especially if you have 3 minutes is a long time in Tetris land, so it's hard to have a perfect 3-minute ultra game without any misdrops.
Yeah. I had a few mishaps in there as well, so all things considered, that's a pretty good score.
Well, hey, Misty, I think a lot of players like to move very quickly in Tetris, whether they can do it or not.
Yeah.
What do you think about moving fast in Tetris? Is it a good
I think
feeling?
moving fast is fun.
Yeah. Would you like to
So I think we
showcase
should do that for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Oops.
First AI controller. What does that entail? How do you have an AI controller? Ooh, very nice.
All
Not
right.
the best, not the best RNG on that last long bar, but
Gotta start somewhere, you know?
yeah.
Now
So-
I'm warmed up, maybe a little faster.
Is this with controller or keyboard?
This is with controller. I actually use a DualSense controller with
Okay.
like the PS5.
Yeah, we get this question if people aren't typing it up already all the time. Is what kind of controller to use? I want to move this. Like, how do you move this quickly, right? And the real answer is, it is up to you, because everyone uses all sorts of controllers on Tetris, which is kind of like a cool, unique aspect of the game. Pretty much any controller is legal. None of them really have like a discernible advantage over others. And I guess the only exception is like classic Tetris. There's something about like the culture of using the OG controller, right? Or like, especially if you're playing in a tournament with the old hardware. But actually, the OG controller is still very good because of that. It has like a flat bottom. I don't know if you all are familiar with the controller rolling technique that players utilize in high-level classic score attack. But It definitely is easier. You could also probably do it on your keyboard to some effect, but
Yeah.
the thing is, players practice so much for that old hardware as well, so they just usually hook up NES controller adapters. But yeah, as for speed on Sprint here, I believe our world record is with Jaden still, right? And Jaden uses a kind of like an arcade stick called a hitbox controller. And literally just like milliseconds behind is actual DualSense controllers. And then another millisecond or so behind, hailing from South Korea, we have a keyboard player. So it's pretty much all on even footing.
Yeah.
Unless you want that 0.01 millisecond edge, which may only come into play if you are someone like Jaden. I did notice the PC, the 6-line PC. Very nice.
Maybe not the optimal play, but it looks cool, so that's why I did it.
Yes, Spooky Sika. Sorry if I butchered the name, but the first time they saw someone play Tetris this fast, they thought it was an AI, and I think a lot of people feel that way. And I don't necessarily blame them, because it kind of does have like AI movement, and you can like program an AI to move very quickly in Tetris, right? So
yeah.
But there's this thing called two-step finesse, which allows players to move so quickly. It's kind of like a pattern recognition and knowing how to get a piece to a certain point on the board with the least steps possible is how you move quickly.
That is a bad start. Okay.
And there definitely is a flow and like a rhythm to it that just takes practice.
Yeah.
Because there is a set speed to how fast a piece moves left and right in Tetris Effect Connected, so you have to get used to that. All right, Rosazard, thank you for tuning in. Side arc, I missed the S-spin, but apparently did. Oh, was it the vertical S-spin? You know what, Misty? Would you be able to showcase how that works exactly? It could be
sure.
It could be a bit difficult to understand.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, and what you kind of want to look for, if you like see where the bottom of the J is right now, kind of want that like single block notch.
Mm-hmm.
You see how there's like a vertical S slot there? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate counterclockwise for this one.
And magic.
Woo!
Definitely makes sense.
Yes.
Physics of Tetris are within the bounds of normal physics, for sure.
Yeah, no, paradoxes here.
Yeah, I guess the S and Z spin do look like they teleport a little bit farther than usual. It has to do with what's called the kick table, I suppose.
Yeah.
Super rotation system that this game is built on. Welcome in Condone from Instagram. Who's playing right now? We have Misty, aka T-Flat. I think I've said both names quite a... Yeah, because I know...
All good.
I know you as T-Flat, and then I guess you also go by... you are Misty as well, so...
Yeah.
Don't you still kind of use both usernames?
Or
am I wrong?
It's kind of like, Misty is my actual name.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
Well, T-Flat is just my username I use online.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
I just like using it interchangeably occasionally. Online, at least. I'll go for one more good run and then maybe move on to another mode. Maybe
Okay.
finish off with another zone marathon.
Sure. Yeah, maybe let's see if we can get a sub 40, which I think is within your wheelhouse here. Sub 40 seconds. Sideark says they know their spins, but not those spins. Yeah, once you kind of do it a few times, like hop into a game, practice it, and then they can be really helpful for like down stacking in zone battle, for example. Like you'll see these like formations, it's like, oh, maybe setting up the spin is the most optimal. Obviously, you don't want to like force it or anything, but you're gonna come across occasions, or if you misdrop your piece. That was close.
Yeah. Do 22 in zone marathon? Okay.
Yeah. 22. Oh, yeah, that'd be fun going for a 22.
You know what? Let's go for it.
What level are you feeling? I picked Turtle Dreams last time, so it's all you.
Oh, geez, that's a tough choice. You know what? Tournaments I'm gonna be hosting are gonna be Metamorphosis themed. Let's do it.
Or I say OG, but like I guess it's like a classic. Go for a large zone level because of journey mode. So
that's true. I mean, I also did get my 22 with Metamorphosis, so might be fitting here.
So yeah, going for 22. I suppose you need the zone charge first as well, but it involves this center 2 wide well, and you're going to want to use specific pieces on the left and right. I think the most common is probably like use a J with a JZJ and LSL, I believe, right?
Yeah, just make a little box.
Right. Misty here is getting that max zone meter.
Oh goodness. No, this is fine.
Yeah, fixing the 2 wide can be tricky. Ooh, that was nice. Then what? I guess ideally you would have like a long bar to start. The 2 wide as well. It's been a while since I've tried to do this. Ooh, that was clean.
Oh, this is looking a little tough.
I think this is it, right? Oh.
Wait, did I miss? Oh, did I miss hold?
I think so.
Oops. Oh, impossible AHS. Thank you, Knighting, for bailing me out of my shame.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was just a poor knowledge on my part.
Oh,
was
good.
Making you look bad. I apologize.
No worries.
Was that really impossible IHS? Oh, okay. Maybe I got thrown off because I missed something there.
We'll go for it again.
And IHS meaning initial hold system, so you can kind of like pre-hold pieces if you have that enabled in your gameplay settings, which is helpful for these. Actually, you pretty much need IRS and IHS for 22 combo. Maybe not IHS, but certainly IRS. Initially rotate the piece. I like the Metamorphosis music in background. It always reminds me of Did you have a PlayStation 4, Misty?
I never got around to that.
Well, they're on. I assume some of our players are aware. If you play on the PS4, there is and you have the digital deluxe theme or whatever. It's like a specific
Ooh.
PS4 theme with this level. Nice. Still got the 21. Tetris.
Tetris. Woo!
But yeah, the PS4 background themes were always cool. And there's a Metamorphosis and the Deep theme, I believe. Kind of wish PS5 had like background themes like that. Kind of tricky with high gravity.
Yeah. Oops.
That visually fixed there.
Let's see if I can fix this stuff real quick.
Did you get a 22 with 15?
I haven't gotten it before. It might be a little tough.
It's kind of an interesting challenge. I never really thought of that. Lines with a NES controller. Very nice setup. Going for a clear. I also think you were from
Okay, this might be a little. It might be a little too tough for me to do a 22 on 15.
22 on 15, I would go crazy. But yeah, that seems like quite a challenge, especially up high. Still a bit of curve from a setup like this. Actually, I guess you can technically, if your name is Rocky, you know, you can get a.
Oh no, my double rotation.
Nice piece crawl with the two-piece. Ooh, utilizing that spin. Side arc goes wild. And yeah, if you are going for like super high scores, obviously we're just kind of relaxing here in our zone marathon. Not every game has to be going for crazy high scores or anything. Yeah, one thing to note for Misty's 3.2 million here, as you can see, probably went for a lot of T-spins. T-spins tend to be the most efficient way of getting score in marathon modes, both marathon and zone marathon. So, and very nice.
Woo.
Got a curve twist in there.
Absolutely.
You got an A, not an A plus, just an A.
Dang.
Actually, we have pluses and minuses.
That would be fun.
Okay, I think you have been playing for a while now, Missy. So I think we can clock you out of playing Tetris for us here for our hour. But thanks for joining us and being the Tetris DJ. Yeah,
happy to do it. That was fun.
Before you leave, I think this would be a good final time to plug the Full Throttle tournament. If you would like to maybe we'll go through my spiel with that again. I'm going to plug it in our Twitch chat.
And yeah, we can definitely post the command.
So yes,
you're already on it.
Ultima Cup Infinity coming up with the challenge link linked here in Twitch chat, and then we have Ultima Cup 4, and I believe that is just a Google sign-up form, correct? Because of the league format, so you're going to be paired against people of similar skill levels. If you're brand new to the game and just want to battle against other players around your rating, that is a great way to do so. And yes, Misty is our wonderful tournament host and league host, so thank you for doing that.
Of course, it's always a lot of fun to host for this game. Y'all are super supportive. It's a lot of fun hosting. So,
and I might actually consider playing in the league. I never get to play in tournaments anymore because whenever they're being hosted, I'm usually busy with other things. But
that is true.
The league is flexible, right? So you can kind of
league is very flexible. Yeah. Like, as long as you're scheduling your matches, they're super cool.
Yeah.
So
check those out, and
I think both events are going to be super fun, so I'm excited.
Definitely. Well, Misty, thank you again for joining us. Maybe I'll play one or two games to close us out here before I end the stream. But yeah, it's a pleasure having you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right, chat. Any other requests for last game mode to see here before we finish up our stream? There we go. We are going to leave a little bit here. I think we didn't cover OG Marathon. We just like zone too much. CSA? We can get a CSA game in. What level should we start on? Yeah, I actually would like to play some CSA. I will be going to a classic Tetris tournament tomorrow, mostly just to watch. I think I'll get in just in time to get a few qual games in. I might not even qual, but mostly going to help out and take some footage and stuff like that, because there's going to be a lot of great players at CTWC Genesis. Please do more of these. Will do. Yeah, typically, so that was from someone on Instagram here. Typically, we host a multiplayer open to our community, and those tend to be pretty popular. But we're also going to mix in some single-player showcases like what we're doing today. And yeah, we're happy to answer any questions. Also, let's take my face off here. Let's focus on the game. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we host these every Friday, so happy to have new faces. And we are streaming wherever we can. So we're live on Instagram, Twitter/X, YouTube, and Twitch. And maybe more in the future. We're looking into TikTok streaming as well. So. Not only that, and we'll probably be showcasing all of our upcoming tournaments on wherever you're watching as well. So be on the lookout. Oh, is the game still blocked? I'm sorry. Okay, shouldn't be blocked. I unblocked the vertical, so Instagram saw me playing. Let's start over. Whoopsies. Yes, you could hear the Tetris noises. You know something was going down. all the game modes we played today will be part of tomorrow's weekend event. It plays for 24 hours. Depending on your platform, there's going to be a platform goal you can work towards with other community members. So, yeah, we're looking to play some classic effect modes. Tomorrow is the day to do it. Also, the connected versus multiplayer ranked mode will open up if you're looking for some team games. Those are a lot of fun. This will probably be our last game tonight, so thanks everyone that did tune in. And next week we will be doing some multiplayer. I think next up should be Sport Attack in our rotation. So we'll probably play some Sport Attack. If you're looking to learn a thing or two, definitely stop by or compete against other community members around your skill level. It'd be a good time to, a good way to be on stream and we'll commentate your games and stuff. It'll be fun. I got quiet as I locked into the game for a moment. Sometimes you don't realize it, so you just get in the Tetris zone and you don't look back. I've played a fair amount of classic Tetris, so if anyone has any questions about the game modes, if you see something weird that I'm doing, feel free to ask me. Ask about it. Did a single Tetris. It's the name of the game, side art. Very, very good. We talked about what context again? NES controller, got it. Oh, on level 18, very nice, very nice. Yes, level 18 is pretty tricky starting out. You really have to find the rhythm and have good, not necessarily muscle memory, but like understand the best kind of patterns that you want to build in classic Tetris, which is also muscle memory related. I missed the spin. All right, I'm gonna top out there. No big scores today. Well, that's not bad. We got an A, right? No, SS score. We'll take it. All right, everybody. I think we are going to call it there for today. So I want to give another shout out to Misty for joining us, and be sure to join Misty's competitions coming up under the Full Throttle banner. It'll be a lot of fun. And yes, tomorrow morning, the weekend ritual starts with marathon, zone marathon, ultra, everything down to classic score attack will be part of tomorrow's ritual for the community goal. So it should be a lot of fun. And with that, I bid adieu. Thank you everyone for joining tonight, wherever you are. And yeah, pretty much every Friday around this time, we're going to be having some Tetris action, whether it's the best players in the world or just single player or our community playing friendly matches against each other. It's a bunch of fun. So yeah, once again, thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. And if you're going to CTWC Genesis, or the Genesis tournament in San Jose, we'll be there. So bye now.